Hey, it's Zane here, and happy Friday to you. Brand new year, and I hope things are off on the right foot for you so far. I wanted to just share some thoughts today, really quickly. On my morning walk this morning, I was thinking to myself how important it is, or the impact of the language that we use with ourselves, those around us, and the spin-off effect of that, and how by using certain words and reframings, it can really add value to your life, because it can just help you to think of things differently, which of course impacts your daily actions. And we all know that when our actions are the right ones, then we get great results. If you tuned into a video that I did a couple of days ago, you'll know that I mentioned that I'd spent some time recently just thinking out and putting together a program just to help people get back on track with their health, wellness, vitality, lifestyle. It's going to be particularly designed to support people who are kind of in their 40s, 50s and beyond. And I'll be telling you more about that over the coming weeks. But, the four key pillars of this program I've put together are mindset, movement, nutrition, and lifestyle. And I just want to share with you some thoughts today about how we can just reframe these important aspects of our life just to help you move forward in a really positive way. Now, firstly, when we think of mindset, for me, I like to think of mindset as frequency. Most people are walking around in a state of really low frequency and low vibration, and they wonder why, they're stuck in a rut. They can't seem to move forward and kick any major goals in their life. They're doing the same things they've always done and expecting a different result, which of course is the definition of insanity. So it's important that we think of our mindset and the impact of our mindset and how that can help us move forward in terms of our frequency. I want you to live in a state of high vibration. Now, it doesn't mean we need to always be excited and up and positive. Life has its ups and downs, and there are always challenges. There are always stresses that show up from day to day that we need to manage in an effective way. But I do believe that the more we're in a state of high frequency and high vibration, the more it can help us to really deal with those things. Now, for me, one of the big promises to myself each day is when I wake up, I try to avoid the news, social media, scrolling, all of those kinds of things, because quite often the news and the messages that we see, they're not great for our nervous system, and it's certainly not allowing us to operate at a high level of vibration. Usually when we're tuned into those things, we're very much dumbed down. If we watch the news, particularly first thing in the morning, the news is always designed to shock us. Very rarely is there good news. So it's not a state that I want to kickstart my day off on. So there's nothing that gets in the way of my morning routine, and I really encourage you to avoid anything that does. And that's going to help you to live in a state of high vibration and higher frequency. What you think has a massive impact on your actions, which of course influences your behaviors. And we all know that the more that our behaviors are great and positive, then the better the life is going to be for us. So again, mindset is frequency. Number two, nutrition. Now, I like to think the way that an athlete thinks, and that is that nutrition is fuel. It's not a diet, it's not an eating plan, it's fuel. And it doesn't mean that you necessarily need to see yourself as an athlete, but I certainly think that the more you can think like an athlete thinks, in terms of nutrition being fuel, the more likelihood is that you're going to make good choices on a daily basis. And I'm like everybody else. I fall off the wagon from time to time. I like to enjoy myself and have a cheat meal and a treat from time to time. And but for me, it's really easy to get back on the horse and to make the right choices, because I'm a great believer in the 80-20 rule. And what you do 80% of the time is the thing that makes the most difference. And for me, when it comes to the foods that I eat, it really comes down to just thinking as food as fuel. Again, nutrition is fuel. That's the point that I want you really to get from this. Thirdly, movement. You may have an exercise routine or a workout routine or workout schedule, but I want you to think of movement as training. It's been said before that life is not a sprint, life is a marathon. And the more that you can think of ways to train yourself to become stronger, more energetic, more resilient, not only are you training your body to be those things, but you're also training your mind. Your mind and your body are intimately connected. So don't think of exercise as isolated, just working on your physical health, but think of it as training, and that way it's going to have a massive impact on not only the choices you make in terms of your weekly exercise routine, which I also think is important, but also the impact that it's going to have on your overall mindset, level of motivation, positivity. So again, movement is training. The fourth and final point for today is to consider your lifestyle as your rituals. Your rituals. Now, your rituals are really your daily inbuilt habits that really shape the quality of your life. And the better your rituals are, the better you're going to be mentally, physically, emotionally, and even financially as well. So your daily rituals are everything. It starts with your morning routines, and then it has a spin-off effect from there. So if you feel like you're not sure whether your rituals are adding value to your life, I'd ask you to just consider what you do in the first couple of hours of your day. Just sit down and consciously think about, the steps or the things that you do subconsciously right now between when you wake up and when you get about your day. And you'll find that there are things that you can improve. These are your rituals. And quite often it's difficult to begin with. If you feel like some of those rituals could be improved, it's going to take a conscious effort from you to get back on track and to make some better choices. Maybe you're even going to need to do a little bit of soul searching, maybe a little bit of self-education, just to find a little bit of guidance and inspiration to get yourself on the right track. But that's okay. There's so much information out there at your fingertips. It just starts with that desire to live at a higher state and a higher level of vibration and success in your life. So lifestyle is your rituals. We can always improve them. There's always room for improvement. It's never too late to start. But really that's my message today. Just the words we use, how we reframe, our thinking around those things can have a big impact on our days and our quality of our life. And that's really what the whole purpose of today's message is. So that's it for today. I'm going to get on with my day. Thanks for watching. This is Zane signing out. Until next time, stay strong and live well. Bye for now.